Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. What was more impressive, the fact you guys played the full 48 or that national anthem?
I don't know, because she blew it out, right? That was beautiful, man. I almost started tearing up. Us winning was better. Because we really, our guys needed to feel that at home. And the fans were amazing, and we got a lot of contributions.
You guys built up that 23-point lead in the third quarter, and Spurs cut it pretty quick. What did you think of the guys hanging on there?
We've the last two games, the one in Atlanta and the one here, when we got the lead and somebody really made a push back, we've shown some resilience and dug in and executed the way we needed to. We still made couple of mistakes. My 19-year-old threw the ball in the backcourt like it was still a college, but stuff like that. But other than that, man, I just really proud of how hard they competed.
When you say the fans are amazing, you mean like tonight or in general?
In general, they just have been so supportive. Even in our losses, the amount of support that I've been getting and the team's been getting has been phenomenal. Obviously no one wants to lose and go through, a losing season, but, understanding where we are and what we're trying to accomplish, I really commend our fans for how they've been, really staying behind us.
You said how important Dotson's shooting has been. I mean, how big was it to get that?
Huge, man. His confidence is just going through the roof now, and what was beautiful about tonight is he had a full 48 of it. The other night he came out blazing, but he couldn't get it back going. But tonight he just played all the way through the 48, and he really, competed hard against the all-star guard in DeRozan.
Coach, you've been very complimentary what Lance brings to the team out there. What did you see from him tonight defensively, the way he had these guys focused?
Just he played like a captain should play and how a captain would play in a desperate situation. He set the tone defensively. He made his open shots. I drew the plays in the huddle, but he led the huddles. I know you guys get tired of it, but this guy he's invaluable to me and, and to these guys.
Coach, can you talk about the poise the team showed, especially on offense with the ball? Only 6 turnovers compared to the other night.
That is huge for us. 23 turnovers the other night. We watched all of them from the Minnesota game because that's the one thing I think all year we have kind of kept a handle on. We haven't been a huge turnover team every night, and for some reason against Minnesota, to their credit, they really turned us over. So we went into the lab and we watched the film and talked about, really cherishing the ball and cherishing possessions.
Dave, very early on in the game, I think first minute in, there was that strange play where Kevin and Dennis both go up and it goes in and you were kind of laughing on the sideline. I mean, what are you thinking at that moment? You
have to surrender. I basically just surrendered to all of the crazy stuff that can possibly happen to us in the game. They make up new stuff every time, these young dudes. And so I just had to laugh. At some point you just stop resisting and you just laugh. And, that was, one of the moments.
You looked like at the end you had a pretty long conversation with Pop. Could you tell us anything that he tells you in this?
No, other than the fact that, I told him how much I love him and respect him and appreciate him. And, for everything that he's not just done for me, but for this game. And, every chance I get when I see him, I try to tell him that.
Did you get any sense that this streak was weighing on them? Obviously, there was the overall streak, too, but that you just come into each game, does it change anything when you're dealing with that?
Nope. We didn't even talk about it.
After the fact?
We didn't talk about it. We didn't talk about it in the locker room. None of it. We just, like I said, every night, for whatever reason, and that's why I really like this group of guys, they get over it fast and they get back to work. They get over it, they get back to work. And at some point, the basketball guys will look out for you when you're doing that. And they just stayed with it and chipped away. And, we beat a good team tonight.